Booger, it's almost 4:20, man. We gotta go, bro.
Not without our supplies.
Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Every day they live, cracking jokes, staging pranks and shit. Bag of dro, we go smoke, yeah, we up in this bitch. We on the Budman and Booger show.
Oh, yeah. Happy Halloween, world. We're broadcasting live from inside the Mercedes-Benz building, Sacramento, California, America. Everyone's wearing Halloween costumes today. It's all about the What the? Dude. Bud, you all right, man? You got that after Disneyland look on your face. that must have been an intense ride or something, man. What's going on over there?
Oh, sorry. I had a mouthful of Snickers.
Dude, I had a showdown with this one right here. It was just, we're staring at each other.
All right. Hold on.
Where's my my beats?
I'm going to choke myself to death with this thing.
Oh, wrong one. So, yeah, big shout out to Jamie Jones for helping us get on the air today. Also, shout out to the new guy, the noob, the intern.
He doesn't have a name yet.
He doesn't have a name yet? All right, cool. It's mysterious.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, we just want to do the show early today because it's a holiday. And we didn't do the show last week, so here we are doing an early show.
All right, Booger, I got
hopefully someone got a notification on their phone. This is different. We're
Booger.
usually late. This is like the first time we've ever been early.
What's up, Jamie Jones?
Same shit, man. Different toilet. How you doing?
I'm just messing with my headphones over here.
Are you?
Yeah, it sounds really loud.
Uh-huh.
So you go... Ooh, boy.
Ooh, scary.
What's going on here?
Something's wrong with the headphones?
Yeah.
Humming, whistling?
You leave for a couple of days and then fucking
All
all your shit is just removed. And if you want me to line up people in the studio, if you want to smack them, I will.
Plug that one in there.
Wow, they went from being too loud to now they don't work at all. Is it the headphones?
You got to twist the wires.
No.
What's this button do?
You would think I would have figured this out before
That sounded like
before
Skype.
we went on.
Are we live on Skype right now? Can we do a video call? We're going to do a video call one of these days. We're on week 11, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for
Can you
supporting
hear me
our
in
show.
your headphones? Yes. Does that sound all right? Okay. All right. Well, look.
You can't hear?
No. Can't hear a thing. But here's the thing. I just got back from being gone for a week. Went to surprise my mom in Arizona. And then on the way home, I was driving by Disneyland, and I was like, dude, I got an annual pass.
You're a member.
Let's go.
Oh, you got the yearly pass, huh?
Yeah.
Woo. I like it loud, but my headphones blew my eardrums out.
We're all having problems.
We got
over
it juicy. We got it hot. All right. Java update.
Yeah. No
3
nada.
billion devices run Java.
No nada.
Brought to you by Oracle.
So here's
Matrix.
It was Halloween time at Disneyland. Have you ever been to Disneyland at Halloween time?
No. Does Mickey Mouse wear a costume?
A lot of people wear costumes, which I found interesting because when you go into the park now, they tell you that people that are over the age of 14 aren't allowed to wear costumes anymore. Which sounds basically like Disney saying, like, look, if you're over 14, you're a grown folk. You knock that shit off.
I
But
don't-
yeah,
I
I
don't
saw
get
people
that.
everywhere wearing costumes. Maybe not full head to. Oh, look, there you go. Thank you, Jamie Jones. Maybe not full head to toe costumes, but there is some interesting things going on at Disneyland during Halloween
I have
time.
a feeling you were one of those people, weren't you?
I didn't wear a costume in
No?
there. Well, okay, I take that back. I did have a
Jedi robe, at least.
Pretty close, though. Pretty close to that. I'll dress my kid up when I go to Disneyland. So she was wearing her Rey from Star Wars costume, and she had a...
Do you dress her up every time?
Every time, yeah. Alice in Wonderland, Rey from Star Wars. Oh, more candy. Awesome. Happy Halloween, by the way, everybody. I told Booger to bring a mask in, like a scary mask.
Yeah.
And this is what the fuck he shows up in.
that?
Show everybody. It's not a stupid-ass hat that Booger's wearing on his head.
Oh.
Though he does own lots of them. Stupid-ass hats. Like this gem that he came in wearing today. I was like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Hold on.
It's like an Indiana Jones hat.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what did you climb? What did you just come from fucking exploring an ancient temple? What is this? But here's the thing. I don't think you wore this. I've seen you wear this before when it's not Halloween. So
I just bought that. It's brand new.
But don't you have a hat like this already?
I do have one kind of sort of like that. Yeah.
You buy the weirdest shit. What made you
What?
want to wear that with a Giants jersey today?
Well, I don't know. It's got Halloween colors.
That was your reasoning behind it?
Yeah, I saw orange and black and thought that was appropriate.
I think when you'd walk down the street, people looked at you and go, "Oh, look at this guy's costume," and they're like, "What is he?" And they're like, "I don't know. He's a fucking idiot for Halloween."
That works for me.
No, I told you to wear something scary. That's why I brought my scary mask.
That mask is scary.
Right, but
Is
then
there a story behind that mask?
but then you show up with a fucking smiley emoji face. That's not scary.
God, I still wonder how a guy who dealt with so much extraterrestrial or extra paranormal terror as a youth has embraced the scary so hard. Like you've embraced fucking Halloween and horror movies and all that shit.
Right. Well, the thing is like I experienced that kind of like supernatural, freaky, paranormal shit when I was a kid,
Right.
which is really terrifying when you're a child.
It'll
But
change you.
it changes you. Then when you get older, you're kind of into it because you're like,
What really happened?
yeah, like
And why?
Yeah, it's
Why?
it's like an unanswerable question. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm obsessed with those ghost hunting shows and all that shit.
Right.
I just saw an episode of MTV's. Have you ever watched Catfish on MTV? I just saw a fucking really weird episode, man, where this girl, I guess her parents had died, right, when she was real young. Her father killed her mother, I guess.
What?
Right, yeah. So normally on Catfish, if you've ever seen it, it's like where people pretend to be someone that they're not on the internet, and they start relationships with people. People fall in love, and then the person they fall in love with, they find out is like fucking not real. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some guy that thought he was talking to Katy Perry for 6 years. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Send her $13,000.
Right, yeah. So I watched this MTV series, but this one was unusual because this girl wrote in and said, look, I met someone on the internet who said they've been in communication with my father, who I haven't seen since I was a child. But then she goes on to say the reason why I haven't seen him is because he's been dead for 14 years.
Oh, wow.
And then she tells the story where, her father killed her mother when she was very little, like, I don't know, 2 years old or something like that. I don't remember specifically the age, but I know she was very young. And that later down the road, the father, I guess, killed himself in prison, hung himself or something, right? So this girl contacts her out of nowhere and says, hey, I just wanted to let you know I've been in communication with your father, yada, 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 like, he misses you, like, all this weird shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, that's some weird shit. Just to like get some kind of a random Facebook message out of nowhere saying someone's communicating with your dead father.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, you're like, bullshit. You know what I mean? This chick's full of shit.
Gotta be.
So they set up a meeting with her, And what ends up happening is she shares this information that, like, nobody fucking knows. You know what I mean? Shit she should not know about. And by the end of the episode, you're like, holy shit. This chick is just hanging out with this girl's dead dad for like the past 6 years.
Hey.
And here's what's crazy about
She
that.
wasn't using all the tricks that guy on TV used to use.
No.
He would be like, yeah, somebody over in this area, their dad died.
It's either this. There's two options here that I figured from watching this. The two options are either A, the show is complete bullshit and made up.
Complete work.
The TV show itself. Or B, this chick is legit.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's really no other place you can go. And if you've never seen the episode, it's out there right now. I forget the title of the episode. But fucking A, man. It was weird. It was like...
Right.
Could you imagine being that poor girl, though? Is like...
That's terrible work. If someone's getting me... If someone's like, found out some story and preyed on me, like, that's a fucking bad work.
Right, and that's what they originally
punch
thought.
Somebody in the face.
Right, and she was like, dude, I mean, what kind of a sick fucking person does that? But as the episode goes on, you're like, wow, I think this chick is like for real.
Yeah.
And she said that she was never really psychic before. It's just one day, this spirit popped into her room.
And it's this one spirit.
And it's this one girl's dead dad.
Oh, is the only person she's ever come in contact with.
Yeah. I mean, a kind of what they alluded to on the episode. And I was just like, wow, this is freaking crazy, man.
Closer to believing that.
Yeah.
Like, okay. One spirit pops in, one broke through.
It got me thinking, though, like, so you're telling me that you can die and then just fucking appear in someone random chick's fucking room?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what if you don't fucking like that person that you appear in their room and you're like, fuck, I'm stuck with this person?
Right.
For all of eternity.
Is it, or is it something you left?
It's like an arranged marriage.
Yeah, like, what is that about?
Or is it something you left, like a poop?
And you just can't get the smell out.
This is something like...
Well, this happened in, like, Kentucky, and then, like, this girl that was seeing the dead guy, she was in Ohio. So, I mean, like, what the fuck is that about? That's so strange to me.
That is strange.
You know, that, and that's what I think intrigues me about the paranormal, is just that, like, weird shit happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
And it's just bullshit until it happens to you.
See,
you know what I mean?
believing, in other words.
Yeah. It's like, who said that on fucking Mulder? So, like, I want to believe. You know what I mean?
So
which I don't understand why he would say that, because, he's been on an alien spaceship in that series, for Christ's sake.
You're lucky you actually got to see something. Wait, are you lucky or unlucky? You feel blessed, right? It's a good thing you saw something, right?
It's a double-edged sword, because when I was a kid, when I experienced supernatural stuff, it was fucking scary. Right?
As a kid, yeah.
But in my adult life, it for me, it's almost like proof of the afterlife. You know what I mean?
So do you still see the things you saw as a kid?
No. I've experienced some weird shit.
So you think it was that house more than it was
I don't know. I don't know, man. And for those who don't know, I grew up in a haunted house until I was about 9 years old. Yeah, I've seen a lot of weird shit when I was a kid. I haven't seen any kind of apparition since then, but I've experienced some weird things. I lived in a place in Land Park here in Sacramento, an old house, and there was a little spooky in there. It was a little freaked out.
Yeah, like a ghost squirrel or ghost mouse.
No, I heard a woman's voice.
What?
Yeah, when I was twice actually. Once on the baby monitor. When my daughter was very little and she was crying, I heard someone like telling her, like, it's okay, Cara, don't cry. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then like one night I left the light on, and someone says to me like right in my ear, like, are you going to leave the light on?
What the?
Yeah. But that was the 2 times that I heard something there. But other than that, but I am a believer in the paranormal.
Right.
And it's Halloween.
It is. So it's like a celebration of.
So what'd you guys do? Did you guys have like big Halloween, like As a kid, did you do it up big? Did you like Halloween? Is it always?
I liked dressing up like Superman and going to get candy. I look at some of these kids' costumes nowadays, and I go, "Fucking A, man! I wish the costumes were that cool when I was a kid."
Yeah, because now they have built-in muscles.
Yeah, they have built-in muscles and like all kinds of cool stuff. When I was a kid,
my son Max has the Spider-Man.
The yoke Spider-Man.
Do you guys remember the plastic costumes that came in the box with like that shitty little mask, kind of like the one Booger's wearing on his head?
Right.
And it was just like a literally like a plastic outfit.
Mm-hmm. I do. Oh, I totally remember that.
Yeah. I remember those. I never actually. I think I've only worn I remember doing He-Man once wearing that.
We used to get them made a lot.
Yeah.
Like my dad was in the military. Like when I was a kid. Like,
so you're an army guy.
So I'd be an army guy. Yeah. I would be that, or fucking. We would make a superhero with a cut sheet or a fucking. And a pillowcase with regular shit on, like with just some sweats.
I remember one time I wanted to be a ghost, and so like I got the sheet, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then once I put it on, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get fucking my ass kicked wearing this thing. You look like a fucking Klan member. No thanks. So I think I was just Superman again.
I'm straight.
Yeah, I was Superman a lot as a kid.
That's the classic one.
Yeah.
Do you still dress up as an adult?
Yeah. Yes, I do. And normally I put a lot of effort into a Halloween costume. Booger, can you calm down with the haunted house over there? Jesus Christ, can't hear myself think. What the fuck was I talking about?
Dressing up.
Dressing up as a kid. Yeah. I used to put a lot of effort into dressing up. Last year I was a Jedi. And I put a lot of fucking effort into it. Like, I mean, I went all out because when I go all out for a costume, I want to make it screen accurate. You know what I mean?
Goddamn right.
You know, because I'm a super geek like that. But I discovered it's way too expensive to do that. So I shifted all of my focus now strictly to my kid.
Beautiful.
And when your kid's little, you know what I mean? It's a lot easier to buy a bunch of shit for it because it's tiny. This year, she's a Ghostbuster. Because she loved the new Ghostbusters movie.
That's so dope.
So she's going as Holtzman. Yeah, I went all out on that shit.
Right. So that's like Leslie Jones's character?
No, it's...
I'm playing.
But...
your daughter in blackface. That would be great.
No, it really wouldn't.
Let's not do that.
But yeah, I built the proton pack this year for her.
Oh yeah,
with lights and everything on it. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's sick as fuck.
I like the do-it-yourself mods and upgrades.
Yeah.
Go on, Budman.
You can do that to the 99-cent pizzas too.
Where they go on Instagram, they can see it.
Yeah, you can go on Instagram, J Budman, and you can check out the proton pack that I made for my kid. I actually I like to do realistic looks.
Right.
You know,
authentic.
Would you like to see my latest costume?
Sure.
I just kind of threw this one together. Oh, you took them. You took the glasses.
What glasses?
The ones that are on your face. I was going to use those real quick.
Oh, you can use my sunglasses.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
sure.
Cool. Let me see this. All right. Now.
Oh, man, I've been on this camera forever. Let me get off you. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, see, so now look. I'm Booger in his stupid-ass hat. You want to know what I am for Halloween, Booger?
That's a good one.
You know what I am?
What?
I'm a fucking idiot.
How does it feel?
All right, so
okay, hold on, keep it on, and Boog, you gotta take the mask off and see how close. Oh, you don't do without your glasses. My bad.
Let me do the authentic Booger laugh. Me. Hey, Budman. we have a meeting with the fire department this week, bro. They want to help us, bro.
They want to put out some fires.
Yeah. Booger will set up meetings with anybody.
You want to meet?
He
Let's
did
meet.
today. He told about this week's meeting.
Yeah.
It's like a lawyer, a magazine, and and like a carpet cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They
They want to help with the show, bro.
And that's how I know. As soon as I hear Aya, I know it's like fuck.
Hey, how do you translate Aya?
Aya?
Like, oh fuck.
Aya means I'm gonna tell Budman something he's not gonna really give a shit about, but I'm gonna tell him anyway. So here we go. And when he says soa, that means he's gonna ask you for something. So I was wondering if maybe I can keep a couple of bins at your house.
I'm trying to make us some money.
I know you are, Booger. God bless your heart.
Well, thank you. I needed that one because I'm really trying to generate some revenue over here. It's time to get a Gucci belt.
That's right. I need some revenue.
I want a Gucci belt for Christmas.
You want a Gucci belt? I'm going to pay my fucking rent. This is what I want to do. Wait, how do I look as Booger?
How does it feel? Are you transforming? Do you feel the power?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta take a picture. Snapchat that.
Stop with that fucking. Here, I'm gonna post this on Instagram. Here we go. Neat.
Oh yeah.
My name's Booger.
Behold the power of the beard. That's my beard's beard, by the way.
That's your beard's
my
beard?
beard wanted to be a beard for Halloween this year. That's my beard's beard.
All right. So wait, are you gonna go trick or treating, Booger?
Yes. Well, I don't know. I was gonna take my youngest one trick or treat today.
All right, take the mask off. I can't understand you. Sound like fucking Bane from Batman. Yes, I will destroy Batman. Ugh, God, there's like hair all in my beard or in my mouth. Is that a constant struggle for you with that fucking beard of yours?
No.
Are you always getting hair in your mouth?
So I was gonna take my youngest kid trick or treating, but she's getting shots today. So
what the fuck does that mean?
What's that mean?
I guess I don't know. She might not be in the best mood. She might be. It just depends on how she reacts to her shots, I guess.
That was clever scheduling of the shot. You were like, you know what, it's Halloween. Let's scare the shit out of her with some shots.
Her mom is from the Philippines, and it's just like I don't know, something she just had to do. She had to do it today.
Oh
Go
my
get
God,
some
it's
shots.
disgusting. Look at this. This is from the mic.
Some beard hair in your
Beard
candy.
hair. Yeah.
Got mixed in the chocolate.
So
Well, what is her costume going to be?
she is a tiger because her mom's like a tiger.
Oh,
You know, so she's a little baby tiger.
little tiger.
Yeah, meow.
There you go.
She likes to meow. Meow. You know, bite and scratch and knock stuff over.
There's if you live here in Sacramento, it's supposed to rain tonight, which is like the worst fucking thing ever for Halloween.
Yeah, it rains almost every Halloween, I noticed.
No, it didn't.
Last year it didn't, but the year before it did.
You can remember the year before. How the fuck do you remember that?
Because I'm out there with the kids trick-or-treating.
But-
So I know.
But you can't even remember that you scheduled like 4 meetings in one day.
When it comes to candy,
No.
you eat it, and there's like a sugar spike in your blood, so it helps your brain a little bit.
Really?
Wake up a little, yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. Why don't you, from now on, when you schedule meetings, why don't you eat a piece of candy every time you schedule a meeting, so that way you can remember it?
I get thumbs up for texting you our meetings this week. One of our meetings tomorrow is with SNR, because we're trying to get
One
an
time,
ad.
Booger scheduled a meeting with somebody, Jamie, and the guy calls me and says, you know, hey, I'm supposed to meet with Booger. So I call Booger, and I go, bro, what the fuck? You scheduled a meeting today at 4 o'clock? And Booger goes, I don't, no, I don't think so. I was like, you don't think so? He goes, no, it doesn't ring a bell. And I was like, okay. So then I get down here. I go, I got to go down to the studio to clean up your shit. So meet me down there. So I get to the studio. The guy's sitting here waiting. And I go, so when did you talk to Booger? And he goes, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 hours ago. And I was like, well, when did he schedule the meeting with you? He's like, 2 hours ago. I was like, motherfucker, you don't remember 2 hours ago?
You made a meeting right now? And
You just made the fucking meeting. And yet he had no recollection of it. Oh, bro, I don't remember that, bro.
There's a lot that goes into putting a show like this together. It seems really simple, watching it.
Yeah.
We're just doing we're only doing the show for like an hour.
Right.
But everything that goes into it behind the scenes, it's phone calls and emails and handshaking and
right.
there's a lot that goes into it. So
you don't went into this show today?
You don't
went into this show today?
Snickers.
A fucking week at Disneyland. That's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. How was that?
Oh, it was fucking amazing. Here's the thing.
A lot of MILFs and gilfs.
I do go to Disneyland. Fuck, bro. Let me tell you something.
MILFs and gilfs.
While you brought it up, there are mini sluts everywhere. And when I say mini sluts, I mean like Minnie Mouse, like with the ears and everything. Dude, chicks, what the fuck is going on?
there's many whores.
Dude, bro, it's like now it's a rule that you have to dress sexy as fuck when you go to Disneyland. Like, seriously, like they are dressed hella sexy.
I do think there is a correlation with like the EDM crowd and like the
and yoga pants.
Like, oh god,
there is a phenomenon going on, by the way.
And baby Jesus for yoga.
I went to Disneyland this week and I was like, did I go to Disneyland during Big Ass and Titties Week? Yeah. What the fuck is going on?
Is this Freak Nick?
Yeah, and then but you feel kind of weird checking them out because they got their kids with them and shit. You know what I mean? So then you put the sunglasses on, you can just look all you want.
God,
but
how good's your glance game?
Oh, hella good, bro. Hella good.
My glance game is
yeah.
on point.
I like when you wear the sunglasses and you just hold your phone out like you're looking at the phone and you're just staring right at their titties, dude.
Just got to be in the proper position.
Just all
making
up
a
in
whole movie in your head.
So, but it's something interesting that I noticed because I do go to Disney a lot. I love that fucking place. And that is when I went inside, they are like running you through metal detectors now. And I've only I can't be sure when they started it, but the time before this last one that I was in Disneyland, it was Donald Trump had just was going to make an appearance at the convention center there in Anaheim, and they had all the security. So when I went back this time, they still had the metal detectors set up, and I was like, oh wow, this is interesting. And they had the dogs walking around the front of Disneyland, which is fucking great because you don't want I'm always fearful about something going down at Disneyland because I mean it is definitely represent America. It represents everything that we hold dear in this country.
So Disneyland is a target.
Oh, absolutely. So they have all this security set up there now. Well, they have dogs out there, right? So I'm walking up to the park, and I see one of the guys, I don't know if they're cops or whatever, but they have the dog, right?
Right.
And this dog, bro, fucking, I start walking by it. Pops up because he was laying down. He pops up and walks right up to me and sticks his nose right in my pocket. And I was like, oh shit. But I didn't have nothing on me. But right before I went to Disneyland, I was smoking a bowl at the hotel room. You know what I mean? I was medicating, and I must have had the pipe in my pocket. And I was thinking, holy shit, Don. I'm looking down at this dog, and I look at the cop, and I look down at the dog, and the cop's just like, come here. And I called his dog over, and I was like, what the fuck was that about? Like, are you what the fuck, dude?
He was like, I don't really care about the
It was exactly. I was like, wow, like how did he know that it was just weed in my pocket? Is some kind of secret dog signal? Like the dog's like, it's just weed. It's just weed.
Another joint. One after
but
another.
I was like, damn, that dog's nose is sensitive.
Fucking A.
And you know who has weed in Disneyland because they start walking up to get all happy, like, I'm going to Disneyland, and they see the dog, and they're like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the car. They're like, fuck.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
I love
usually that guy.
Disneyland is just so fantastic, though. What a bunch! They're such geniuses there.
I heard one of the rides there is haunted.
Oh, the haunted man. Well, the rumor is that the haunted mansion is haunted. Duh! It's the fucking haunted mansion. But did you know people were they have a problem in Disneyland? I don't know if how true this rumor is, but the rumor goes like this: that people that they love Disneyland so much that when they die, they asked for their ashes to be spread inside the park.
Oh, I'm sure that's
And so people were taking ashes,
Like sneaking them in. Ooh.
and then dumping them in like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and then doing it in the Haunted Mansion and stuff. And that they have a special, Disney has a special code that they have where they have to come in, shut the ride down, they have to like vacuum it up and shit. So they're like, don't try to spread the ashes at Disneyland
Because you'll just get vacuumed.
You'll just get vacuumed
Have you
up.
ever seen a person's ashes? It's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Like, someone's ashes is not like a
It's like a shoebox full.
It is like a fucking shoebox full of shit.
Right.
Like, it's like putting a shoebox full of fucking fireplace ash.
But I think if you did
dumping
it
it
sparingly,
yeah.
Like a
you know what I mean?
sprinkle.
Yeah, like a sprinkle here and a sprinkle
small
there,
cup.
I think you could be able to get away with it.
A
You
Disney
might get a
dash.
small cup.
A dash of Disney.
Actually, no, I don't recommend doing that because I have a feeling, and I'm not sure about this. I'm sure there's Disney fanatics out there that know. I'm sure that they're fucking watching everybody there constantly.
Yeah, it's a pretty.
I mean, there's
cameras everywhere.
Dude,
it's hard to watch all of them.
but Disney's good at hiding shit. If you trust me, I was just there, and they're building Star Wars Land, and you can't fucking see anything in
I
there.
smoked weed
Star Wars Land.
At Disneyland?
at Disneyland, at Snow White's castle, and on and offset. They call it offset, where you gotta, when you go behind the wall, and like that's where our trucks were parked, was behind the wall. I worked on a commercial for Disneyland, so we were there for 3 floors.
Your commercial you worked on, I've probably seen it, and it probably made me cry.
Yeah.
That's how pussy I
we
am
were
for
at Snow
Disney.
White's castle really for 3 days.
Wow.
And the park was open. We'd get there way before it opened at 9. We'd get there at 5 and start working. But when it was open, it was just that ride was off limit. That attraction was off limits. We were just, so there were all kinds of. And before the park opened, I could smoke in Disneyland in
Right.
Snow White's castle. Just sneak out a bowl and take a hit or two. But then after the park opened, I had to go offset near my truck. We'd be behind the wall where everybody worked.
Did you ever see any characters back there like smoking cigarettes and shit?
I did not, because you had to get all the way. They had to stay in character till they was like inside the locker room.
The best job at
Sleeping
Disneyland, I would say the best job at Disneyland would be whoever gets to play the evil queen. Because everyone has to be so nice to everyone there. You know what I mean? Like they're not even allowed to point when they give you directions. They have to, like, if you notice, if you ask anyone for directions at Disney, they're always like using their their hand and not a finger. I've seen a couple of them fuck up because I'll test them just for fun. Like, hey, where's the nearest bathroom? They're like, oh, it's over here.
Hey, bro, did you just point?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to point it out that they pointed.
Fucking, where's your boss, dude? That's a free day.
But just they are just I don't know. I mean, that is just the most amazing. There's something magical about that place. You know what I mean? They talk about Disney magic. It really is. I mean, I fucking love it. It's just the customer service. Everything is just great at Disneyland.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta
Yeah.
take my kid trick or treat.
I do
All right,
too.
yeah.
It's already a quarter after.
I do
Is it-
too.
It's about that time, huh?
I gotta be.
It's about that time.
Honey, I'm on my way.
But
I know
before you
you're
go,
probably
I just want to ask your opinion about this.
Okay.
Then we'll wrap up the Disney thing.
Copy that.
When I was in Disneyland, I got your pass in there. Say you buy your ticket for the day, right?
Right.
Well, the day happened to be a day that they're throwing this Halloween party. So they closed the park at 6 o'clock. And then the park is open from 6 to midnight for people who buy the Halloween party ticket.
Right.
And I'm like, well, I've already got the whole day ticket, so
I should be good, right?
yeah, like any other time, you don't get kicked out of the park. And I was like, these motherfuckers figured out how to double charge. They're double dipping.
They are
What?
getting.
They double dipped.
What? So if you're there, they scan your card, or
Right,
something?
and there's people that were buying a ticket to be there all day and then going, well, I don't want to get kicked out at 6 o'clock, so I'll pay an extra $80 fucking
See?
Damn.
to stay there all day.
That's
Geniuses.
fucking-
Disney, you guys are pimps at making money. I love it.
And fuckboys.
I love me some Disney. All right, you gonna go to the mall and trick or treat with them since it's gonna rain?
What time you going?
As soon as we wrap this up.
I gotta go home.
We can wrap it up now.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I want to thank everyone for bearing with us. I know last week I kind of just didn't even announce that I was going on this last minute trip to go see my mom and to go to Disneyland, but now we're back, and we're gonna have a lot of fun this week.
Oh yeah, lots of cool stuff planned ahead.
Yeah. That means I just got back. We got nothing. Like, we had talked about doing all this cool stuff for Halloween, and then I realized, holy shit, when I get back, it's gonna be fucking Halloween.
You know what I noticed is that we're crafters. We're crafting something out of nothing.
That's right.
We sell air. If you need air, call it in.
We got it. All right. Let's go smoke a bulb.
Yeah, big shout out to our sponsor, too. A+ Organics.
That's right.
What up, Jason?
Yep. Got to give him a shout out.
Get a fatties.
We heard that he made a donation to a charity, so that's pretty cool.
He did. Oh, yeah. November 12th. I have a charity. Interesting Media feeds Sacramento homeless. We're doing lunch here at 1860 Howe Avenue. Listen to the show and you'll find out the rest of the place. But yes, if you'd like to donate, 100% of your donation goes to food, water, and bags. We don't buy anything else but things that we give away to someone that could be hungry. And if you'd like to donate, it's at PayPal, and you can give to charity at wildjones.com. That's WILDJONES.com. I'm changing the PayPal over from my old channel to my new one as we speak. So that's Jones at wildjones.com, and you can give. But yes, November 12th, 10 a.m. right here at Interesting Media Studios. So yeah, see you there.
I love it.
Awesome.
Booger, don't be eating up all the